Welcome to another edition of Minuteless, your Limitless by the Minute podcast. We are now all the way up to minute 28. This is historic. We're almost at a half hour. If you were watching WandaVision, you'd be having about 10 minutes of credits you'd be watching right now. I'm your main host, Franklin, and I'm joined by the coolest uncle of my whole world, Uncle Howard. What's up, buddy?
Hey, brother, you're handing over to me that ball, and I'm slam jamming it down in the hoop, brother, like a regular Amari Stoudemire. But, you might be the Steve Nash, I'd be the Amari Stoudemire, but who do we got over here but a real Bruce Bowen, one of the dirtiest dogs in the game, one of the meanest guys I've ever seen. He's a wrestling icon. We've seen him on WWF Superstars. We've seen him on the indie circuit, and we've seen him raise his mouth left and right. He goes by the name of Jumpin, Jim Grabowski. Jim?
Kids, how you doing? I'm glad to be back. I was afraid after the last time I was on where I confronted my old nemesis, Mark, that maybe you guys wouldn't have me back on, but here I am. I'm glad to be
here. Never that. Come on now. We wouldn't.
I was afraid I crossed a couple lines, but, we 30-year grudge,
That
it's hard to get over.
Temper's flare.
Temper's flare. Mark, he's doing his own thing, and by his own thing, I mean just outright soiling himself.
Shitting his own pants.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Yeah. I got some tips on that. I'll tell you guys later.
Okay.
When it comes time for me to plug some stuff, I got a little earth-shattering news for you fellas.
Oh, okay. Well, nonetheless, Jumpin' Jim, thank you for joining us on our Minuteless podcast, a Patreon exclusive for a total of a double-digit amount of people. We'll leave it at that, right?
Yeah. What more needs to be said?
That's right. That's anywhere from 10 to 99.
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad. Hey, yeah, I'll tell you, it ain't bad. So. We're watching the Bradley Cooper film Limitless. When's the anniversary of this movie, Uncle Howard?
Oh, yeah, it's 10 years coming up, right?
Coming up on a minute on Limitless, man. Now that's something we're celebrating. You know what? We've been beaten down this 2011.
March. So, what the fuck? We're about the 10 year March 8th.
March 8th, man. Oh, we gotta do the Limitless.
I feel like you guys need a cake. Yeah, you need everything. Oh, yeah. I feel like it needs a convention.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I agree with that, Uncle Howard. I highly agree with that. And Jumpin' Jim, I should say. So, okay, we're going to go into this more later about this 10-year anniversary and what we're going to do March 8th, the anniversary. Now, Jumpin' Jim, did you know on Rotten Tomatoes, Limitless has 69% approval?
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. So I got a question, guys. When does Justin Timberlake show up in this movie?
That's
where it gets the numbers change on his arm. It's numberless. That's it, right? That's the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
We do love that movie, Numberless, but this is Limitless, Jumpin' Jim.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid to inform you, I may have watched the wrong movie.
You've been taking too many gimmicks, brother.
What can I say? There weren't too many chair shots to the head. The old noggins a little scrambled.
Hey, that's okay. A man should have a scrambled brain.
There's nothing wrong with that.
If you make it through life without any scars, did you truly live?
Yeah, exactly. Look at Braveheart, man.
Look at Drake, man. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
That's right.
Damn right.
Yeah, gotta love the Drake. Anyways,
he wasn't protecting the world from his son. He was protecting his son from the world.
Now, I have a review from Amazon.com on this movie. You guys ready for this review?
Yeah.
We know the movie's great because we're not a bunch of cucks here. Even if Jumpin' Jim saw the wrong movie, only because he wanted to see Olivia Wilde, who's younger than Justin Timberlake, play his mom. That's a scene.
Happens.
So Sean over on Amazon.com, he says, this is a review of the movie Limitless. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Hold your balls here. Is that something? Is that confusing? That's not a thing. All right. He says he titled his review "What a Schmuck." So this is what's in bold. It says "What a Schmuck," 1 star. And he reviewed this in February 6, 2019. So we're still in the Trump administration. He goes,
okay. Well, that's why he's in a bad mood.
He's in a bad mood, yeah. He says, no respect for the protagonist. He's a lousy schmuck who is likely guilty of murder. He has no values, and his only motive is self-gratification and self-preservation. A drug addict.
Okay. So all of a sudden that's wrong?
Okay, right.
I'm about to say that's literally the only thing that drives anyone. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of a nerd wrote this? Sean, this isn't Jumpin' Jim talking. This is James Grabowski. Okay? You and me, Sean. You and me. Hey, Sean, I got something for you. It's right down here. I'm pointing to my junk. Yeah, that's right, Sean. I'm coming for you, you motherfucker.
Oh boy. All right.
I can't say Sean wasn't asking for it.
He was asking for it, but still, he's pointing right at his crotch. That's symbolic of so much. Can I finish this review?
Yeah.
Maybe he comes to an epiphany later on. I don't know. All right. So he leaves off on his only motive is self-gratification and self-preservation. He says it like it's a bad thing, but okay. A drug addict. How or why this movie has such high reviews is beyond me.
Yeah, also, that's right, Sean.
Also, very graphic for PG-13. This movie,
God,
this movie is
nerd.
I still got one more little paragraph. This movie is not about saving lives or making positive change. It's about pure self-service. How to manipulate others to get what you want. This film glamorizes drugs and dependency while masquerading as a comic superhero. There is one thread of truth to this movie. If the average schmuck was given all the power he wanted, he would likely end up a devil.
Jesus Horatio Christ.
Oh, wow, Jesus Horatio Sands. That's
my God.
Good fucking grief, man. Who is
gentlemen, do we
Jumpin' Jim? I lost you for a moment here. What's that?
Yeah.
We lost Jumpin' Jim for him. We got that heated. Uncle Howard, you still there?
I'm here, brother.
I got you.
Yeah.
We need Jumpin' Jim back because we don't hear him right now.
You don't hear me right now.
I'll hear you now. We hear you now, buddy. What were you saying?
It's like you are we taking?
I don't hear him now.
I don't hear Jim anymore.
Jim, you're cutting off just a little bit, buddy. I hear you now. What are you saying?
Yeah, so Sean, we don't think this Sean guy's ever been late, do we?
So I'm looking through his other reviews on Amazon. You want me to read one more about Chappie? Maybe he feels.
Yeah.
Let's maybe not.
Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say about Chappie.
So he gave it 1 star, and he says, I was intrigued in the beginning by the trailer of this film. Unfortunately, this movie is so full of plot holes, it's ridiculous. The bad guys let the protagonist leave without so much as a wink. Although they seem pretty upset, he drives off and threatens to call the cops. Real people are not like any of the characters in this movie. It's completely pathetic.
Whoa. He doesn't think that the people in the movie about a fucking robot are real. That's his problem.
Yes. That's his problem.
Now, I understand that complaint because it can be very confusing when, you say he went to work, he went to the grocery store, he had a full day, everyone's acting like humans do. And the next thing you know, you're watching Chappie. They're running around with robots in South Africa. That's nothing like what I was just seeing. That's bad cinema.
Jumpin' Jim, you have any thoughts? Did you see Chappie?
I saw Chappie, and I liked it better the first 2 times when it was called Short Circuit. Short Circuit 2.
One of your favorite actors is in that, right?
You're a big Fisher Stevens guy, Jim, is that right?
I'm a big Steve Gutenberg guy. I don't know what you're talking about. He's in the first one. He's not in the second one. And, Fisher Stevens, I'm not a big fan of the whole time travel cancel culture, but I feel like we kind of need to lay him on the altar of the cancellation gods, just as an appeasement.
No,
but he's
just-
too much of a nerd. He's so squirmy.
Yeah, if I'm going to cancel anybody from Short Circuit 2, it's going to be Los Locos because they were criminals.
Hey, you know that I don't think they were a gang so much as a family.
Well, one man's gang is another man's family.
Hey,
And
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Like Han said when he was translating for Chewie in Solo. It's I don't know the word. It's either gang or family. And Tobias Becker says, "What's the difference?"
Yeah.
Tobias Becker, good baseball guy. Can I read one more review of Sean, by the way?
I think we're on to something here.
Yeah.
So
let's get Sean on the show.
Sean's saying he's reviewing a New Earth, a 2012 calendar. I was flipping through this calendar and I got reading these quotes. They are really long. This is one of the quotes. People believe themselves to be dependent on what happens to their happiness. So they miss the deeper perfection that is inherent in life itself. Translation, there's no way happiness is the way. Bottom line, excellent photography, dumb quotes. This man is reviewing calendars.
But something really goes wrong in one's life when they wind up reviewing calendars.
Well, someone's got to review the calendars.
Yes.
You know, haven't you guys ever been on Twitter and you've thought, hey, I like this thing. I think it's pretty good. And then it turns out a bunch of people say, how could you like this? And you go, oh, never mind. I guess I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, man. I don't even know what I'm allowed to like anymore. It's
I don't know
weird.
either. It is bizarre.
I don't like WandaVision no more.
That's what they want.
You know, I grew up watching Animal House, you know, and now all of a sudden that's bad. And it's like I don't want to tiptoe on anybody's toes here, but you know, sometimes I just gotta watch some of the classics. You know, I mean, maybe Caddyshack's not the most enlightened movie, but you know,
you can still enjoy Revenge of the Nerds 2 at least.
Yeah, you know, nobody gets raped in that one.
Okay, well. Okay, yeah, you're right. You are right. You could,
But, you know, that's why I stick with the classics. You know, I'm big on Booty Call. You know, there's nothing wrong with that movie. Big Pootie Tang fan. Nothing bad about anybody or anything involved with that movie ever happened.
Nope.
I really love Rat Race.
There you go. Hey, yeah. Now that's a pure cast of nothing but all stars and good folks.
And, you know, obviously the Holy Trinity, the Austin Powers series.
Yep. Well, it's, you know, they got Rob Lowe and them. Quality guy, quality film.
Yeah, Robert Wagner, nothing questionable about him.
Nope. All right. Well, anyways, we've gone overboard in our discourse here.
Great movie.
Okay. Great Blink 182 song, Man Overboard. You know, bunch of snitches on fucking Scott. Anyways, God, nobody under 40 can like our nobody under 50 can like this. Anyways, nobody can. Now we're in the scene here of Minuteless, of minute 27, I said, or 28.
28. This is 28, brother. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Now there's some things here. He gets a haircut. That's the most enlightened thing this man can do is get a haircut.
Can you imagine if you untapped your brain's full capability, how boring it would be to sit through a haircut? First thing you do, I'm the greatest genius that's ever been. I guess I better sit here while some weird nerd cuts my hair and talks about a vacation they took once.
That's like they said, like Einstein never washed his ass. He never tied his shoes because he was too busy being smart.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's why I never washed my ass. I'm too smart to do it.
He did go a few days here. So another thing he does, this is like a montage. Sorry. Now he goes and decides, okay, I'm going to buy a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he says, Vern's cash combined with an unprecedented surge of motivation. So motivation is him getting a haircut and buying a suit.
He does some sit-ups.
He does do some sit-ups.
I don't know about you guys, but during this pandemic, I'm listening to that and going, hey, you go, King. Go off, King.
Yeah.
That's big of you. Jumpin', Jim. You have stepped into... You're like Billy the Kid and Bill and Ted. You are adjusting to the oddities of time travel with the greatest of ease.
I've reached that point where I believe I'm what the kids call extremely online. And you kind of just gotta go with the flow. I know I'm old. Okay, I get it. I'm an old, broken down piece of meat. That doesn't mean I don't still have something to say. And if you want the kids to take you seriously, you have to be able to speak to them on their level.
That's
how I always stayed over. That's how I always stayed over.
Transcended throughout time.
Yeah. I dropped the G off of Jumpin. Jumping, he became Jumpin' Jim, and that helped me kind of blend in a little bit more with, shall we say, my urban fans when I was first breaking in, and they always it kept me over.
They really resonated with them, huh?
I roll with the times,
This guy's one of us.
They said, "Hey, he's very white," but
I came out with a FUBU jersey one time, and all of a sudden I got invited to wrestle at the gathering of the Juggalos. And it's
now that's cool.
It's all about branding.
It is all, man. That's so many have learned from you, and
Jim, have you been taking the Limitless pill?
Yeah, I'm feeling like fucking enlightened right now.
I have a lot in common with what's his name, Edward.
Yeah,
Edward Mora. Yeah,
Edward and I have a little bit in common where we consume some type of chemicals to give us motivation, and this scene right here really speaks to me, and maybe I have been doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but it's mostly. I've reached that age now where I can't do the coke no more, and I take too many. I can take the slowing down pills, but I can't take the speeding up pills. And instead I've just been mainlining Rain energy drinks.
Okay, well, hey, that's good shit right there.
Yeah, it's body armor.
Hey, yeah, BCAAs, those got to be good.
Yeah, it's got all kinds of shit I can't even spell in it, so that means it's smart.
That's smart as fuck right there. If you can't understand the back of that label, you just guzzle that down. It's good for you. Good tasting and good for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
B, C, A, and A, the 3 grades you need to pass a class.
So next we have, he says, Edward Morris says, I learned to play the piano in 3 days. I have to wonder. He has this resurgence of brain power, and he says, I have to learn to play the piano.
Yeah, of anything you could do. I mean, think of how you could watch every single AJPW Triple Crown title defense.
Oh, you mean the King's Road? The
King's Landing. Yeah, brother. Now that's money right there.
Yeah, you watch enough of that, you come away thinking that Giant Baba could do it all.
Hey, Giant Baba can't do. Hey. Now you and him are two of the high flyers of your generation. Oh, you're still going, but
I got to be honest with you, boys. I mean, it's I could do kind of maybe a street fight, maybe
Yeah,
but
that's
I
good.
ain't bumping for nobody at this point.
You used to be 4 bump maximum, and now it's no bump.
Guys, I got to get up and go to work in the morning, so it's like,
whoa, what the fuck, a job? You have Jumpin' Jim?
Where are you working nowadays, Jim?
What the hell?
Well, I'm I kind of work security when I can.
Okay.
But right now, until
muscle.
They open the
You're a
clubs,
hired muscle.
Yeah. But
Okay.
right now, until they open the clubs, I can't really do much of that. But I've been kind of tipping-toeing around maybe trying to get in on this podcast game.
Hey, look, Jumpin' Jim, and this is a shoot. This is not Frank saying this. This is Franklin Lombardo saying it. Not Island Franklin. You have an open spot on the Buzzcast network. You say the word, and you get the green light. Okay, that's yeah. This goes beyond anything.
This is history.
This is a green light. This is good to go. Whatever you got, we want in. Okay,
Frankie, that means the world to me. It really does. And I've got some pokers in the fire right now. I'm thinking about what do you guys think of the title "Humpin' and Bumpin' with Jumpin' Jim"?
That's again green light.
Yeah.
Is that box office, as you kids say?
Is it box office? I mean, it's a license to print money, right, Uncle Howard?
Yeah, I mean, It's got the potential to be box office, but the rest is up to you, brother.
So here's what I'm thinking for a concept is sort of like you know how they do those letters to Penthouse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I kind of want to think about maybe every episode is me retailing a tale of my sordid past on the road.
No, this is box office.
Yeah, that's box office.
I can't even sit here and not already send you the contract and all the information to get.
Well, don't send it to me. Send it to Dominkus.
I'll send it to Dominkus, of course. Quality guy, by the way. That's a smart guy to.
In addition to that, I've already been interviewed for an upcoming podcast that somebody else is doing.
Oh well, this is news to us. This is news.
Yeah, this is.
As you guys mentioned, my former nemesis Mock is currently shitting himself quite a bit.
Is he ever?
And I don't know if you guys are familiar with my assistant, Harpo Garza. I think you know him.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, okay. So Harpo, he is putting together an investigative podcast.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Like cereal.
It's like cereal.
And Howard, I've been told that you are also involved in this.
Well, a lady never tells, my friend.
A gentleman never tells, but you're no gentleman.
I was interviewed about Mark shitting his pants, and I left absolutely no stone unturned
on the table.
And I just gotta tell you, Harpo has put together a crack team of investigators. It's himself, and actually, I'll just say it's him and Howard, and they're investigating why Mark shits himself. It's going to be called Little Brown Lies.
Oh no! Okay. Well, This is historic right here because I am signing the. This is I am going to fax you because I don't know why you still own one, but you do own a fax.
I think he should probably run this by you because he had a second title that he also liked. Which do you think would be better for the show? Little Brown Lies or Soiled Britches?
Little Brown Lies is good. I think.
Little Brown Lies. Yeah. All right.
Tell me lies. Tell me brown little lies.
All right. So let's finish up this minute, guys. This is box office news, by the way. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Every single day we blow your mind, brother. Yeah. No, this was an exciting minute, though.
This was a lot.
He plays some blackjack, don't he, Franklin?
He does against.
Do you think he's using the martingale system in this one?
He's a smart guy.
He's smart, yeah.
He's smart, yeah. That answers my question. He's using the martingale system for sure, and he's playing against on IMDb. They're listed as poker player number 1 and poker player number 2, and that is
more than that to me, though.
They are. That's Hugh Douglas.
The great Hugh Douglas
and Howard Strong. Now this is not you.
Strong.
This is an old guy.
Yeah, he's like Tom Strong, but Howard.
Howard Strong. Was there a tragedy I don't know about recently that you're marketing?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Hashtag Howard Strong.
Hashtag Howard Strong. Yeah, I saw Howard out selling those brown bracelets, rubber bracelets that said Howard Strong.
Yeah.
Howard Strong.
It's an awareness.
So I put it right next to my Marwin Strong.
So Howard Strong, his IMDb page only lists the movie Limitless, and it says that's his only film. And under fun facts, it says his nickname is Butch.
Yeah, that is a fun fact.
That's pretty fun.
I never met a bad Butch. Every Butch I ever met's a class act.
Yeah.
Every Butch has his day.
Every Butch has his day here. So
Butch is back.
The Butch is
back. I'm a Butch. I'm a lover.
So now Hugh Douglas. This is not Hugh Lamont Douglas. He played for the defensive end of the New York Jets. This is an older man, and who was playing a little poker, or I don't know, but no. His IMDb page only has this movie as well. So they went with some very independent actors. They're trying to launch some careers here.
Yeah, now that's cool. That's what like the Marvel Cinematic Universe did. No one knew who Chris Evans was before.
I don't know.
He was Captain America.
I don't know.
Yeah, I never heard of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, that's an unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Never heard of her. You know what? Actually, I did hear it, but you know why? Because the TV Guide channel would get raunchy at like midnight,
Yeah.
and
Really?
they would interview the dancers of Club Madonna, and it was and you would see sometimes around at a certain hour you would see half a nipple being shown on the TV Guide channel, and they were because they were interviewing the Club Madonna. There was an advertisement for Club Madonna. And one of them, their favorite actresses, they kept or actors now. Hey, actors.
Yeah.
And they said
women can be actors now.
they said my favorite actor. Oh, that's Gwyneth Paltrow or however. And I'm just like, okay, cool. This must be some person I never heard of. And years later, Franklin sees Gwyneth Paltrow on the Iron Man 1.
Yep, she's playing Pepper Potts.
I can't wait to see her in more Marvel movies.
Yeah, now that she plays Rescue.
Yes, she's going to be very featured talent. I have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the Rescue verse coming up any minute now.
I can't wait. And people will totally be very chill about it online.
Yeah, they'll act normal about it like they always do.
And they won't ruin it at all. That's for sure.
Is there anything else?
Guys, I got to ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I got to ask you, when he's walking through the casino, I kind of got like a little Bittersweet Symphony vibe.
Oh,
Looks like everyone's kind of walking backwards.
Oh my god, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
as far as music videos go, I mean, obviously Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer is #1 all time, but I think Bittersweet Symphony's got to be right up there.
It is right up there.
I'll tell you, Jumpin' Jim, we've been on the record that one of the best movies ever made is the November Rain video.
It's like a movie.
Yeah, no, hands down, it's a thriller. You know, it's a real heartbreaking thriller.
Yeah, it is. There's twists, turns. There's slash. What more could you want?
Cake, a fucking cake.
There's a cake and a guy trying to jump over it, trying to do a plunge over it.
Yeah, a guy does a real El Hijo de Santo right through that cake.
Yeah, a real tope right through the cake. Yeah,
tope suicida, like the Gamorrean guards in the first episode of Mandalorian season 2.
That's right.
That's right.
That's the most fucking virgin thing ever said on this goddamn podcast. I might have turned one of my man carts to sleeves after that one. Right. So yeah, he knows a lot. Let's not go there.
Yeah, Sleeves is a good kid.
He's a good kid. He's like a protege. You know, he's like your protege in many ways, Jumpin' Jim.
I kind of think of him as like my third adopted son. I've got, Teach and Welf. I have my deadbeat son, who we shall not speak of.
What a bum.
And then I feel like Sleeves is right in there. I feel like Sleeves is the third head of the Four Horsemen.
Oh my God! You have Teach, Welf, and then Sleeves, who might be the heir to your empire.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. You could have it all. My empire of dirt.
Your empire smut mags and fucking poppers.
Empire of Arby's gift cards.
Hey, that's not
Speaking
bad.
of which, have you fellas tried that new sandwich yet?
I haven't tried it yet. I have not.
No. One of my follows, Eric from Time Bomb Pro, he just tried it today and he said he feels like he's dying. He's mad at Arby's.
Yeah, I gotta wait for a cheat week.
Cheat week. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Hey,
yeah, I gotta eat one every day for a week. I mean, it's not like you can just eat it once. Like to get the full Arby's experience, you have to let your body adjust to it. Oh, wait for my cheat week.
I understand cheat. Wow, okay. Hey, yeah. I think Roman Reigns says he has a cheat day once a month. That's
probably a lot to do with the cancer.
I'm sorry.
You can't be can't be eating anything with preservatives. I mean, he's already tempted fate twice.
Okay. Well,
you can only dance with the devil so many times.
Well, I mean, he's like facing death right now with fucking Edge at WrestleMania. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the fact that he's wrestling in a fucking pandemic, but we don't want to go there.
No. I mean, guys, I know I've had a few. I'm not gonna lie. This is very big of me to admit. I've had about 5 claws throughout this last hour. And Edge looks like shit. Can I say that, Jumpin'?
No,
Jim? That's fine. Can I?
No, you absolutely can say that.
Christ, I mean, I don't mean to be
for
rude.
God's sake, the guy's, what is he, 50 now?
But Scorpio, 2 Gold Scorpio looks great, and you look fantastic.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but as we all know, black don't crack, and B, I've not done half of the shit to my body in the ring that Edge has. That guy, for me, like taking a table spot, that was always a no go. That's just something I didn't believe in the garbage wrestling.
No, that's trash.
I believed enough in my own talents in between the ropes that I didn't need all that gimmick shit. But hey, he's living in a mansion in fucking Beth Phoenix, and I'm staying on my friend's couch and jerking off into a sock. So you don't tell me who won.
Well, hey, they're not your socks, so right?
No, God, that's gross. So why would I jerk off at my socks?
No, that's disgusting.
And then they're brand new. I go and I buy a brand new set of socks. A pair for $15 at Walmart. Those are my jerkin socks.
Okay, good deals all around here. I feel like.
Yeah. I care about the environment.
Uncle Howard isn't that big. Jumpin' Jim's going green. He's evolved in many ways.
Yeah, I mean, who says a leopard can't change its spots?
That's beautifully said, Uncle Howard.
I appreciate you saying that, fellas. I'm just trying my best. Trying to be I don't want to be a problem. I want to be a problem solver. And
you want to be the solution.
Right. I've been the problem way too often in my life, and I feel like in this day and age, and in this current political climate, that I think all of us owe it to ourselves and to each other just to try to be a little bit better than we were.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. We got to improve a little bit. You don't agree, Howard?
I don't know. I don't think I need to be any better. I think I'm doing fine.
Oh, not you, Howard. Clearly,
okay, of course. Then yes.
Come on now. I'm not talking. What the fuck? You gonna go and improve the Mona Lisa? Come on, get the fuck out of here.
All right. Well, Jumpin' Jim, is there any information you want to give? Any socials or not security?
Yeah, you can just follow me on the Twitter at JumpinJimG69. Just trying to kind of get hip with the kids. I don't want to be one of those guys that people look at and go, "Oh Jesus, here comes old Jumpin' Jim, all stuck in the '80s."
Nobody says that.
I want to be woke. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's a big effort by you. And you've made those efforts. Hey, look, I've seen those screenshots you've taken of your Pornhub searches, and hey, a lot of diversity there in those searches.
Yeah, it is. I feel like the worst thing anyone could do is if they start going through my tweets, the worst they're going to find is me respectfully asking Lisa Ann for pictures of her feet.
That's a normal. I mean, you're not demanding, you're asking, right?
I said please, and she even retweeted it. So
she did. She was a little rude.
A little rude, but I think it was more like I wish everybody was this forward or something like that. It was,
right.
It could almost be taken as a compliment. Just quit being shitty to each other. This fucking world sucks enough as it is, but we got to be better, man.
We got legends like you to make it better.
That's what and I got my brothers here. I got my brother Howard, my brother Frankie, and you know what? No matter how bad shit gets, I always know I got you guys. You guys got my back. Mm-hmm. My 3 adopted sons got my back, and fuck you, Otis. You don't got nothing.
Otis isn't. Howard, how do you feel about that? Otis doesn't get anything before we wrap this up.
Hey, the less that someone else gets, the more I can get. So I love it.
You get a chunk of that pie, Howard?
Yeah. You know what? When other people lose, I win.
Howard, feel free to give us the send off here now that Jim gave us his credentials.
All right. Well, folks, if you like the credentials, then don't be inessential and keep listening to the one podcast that you can't be missing in. That's Limitless, the only podcast that recaps Limitless. So if you like that, then spare us a minute and take it to the limit when you listen every single time, because we love you each and all.